composite function using Maxima. Let f is a function from a to b and g is a function from b to c, then composition function of f and g is denoted by g of f of x and is defined as g of f of x is equal to g of f of x. So in geometrically we can suppose say this is a set A, so this is set B, and say this is set C. Okay, here is an element x, then its image under the function f is f of x. This is what f of x, this is x, and the image of f of x under the function g is what? G of f of x. So the composite function is defined as g of f of x. This is what? Composite function g of f. So now, for example, if f of x is equal to, say f of x is equal to twice x plus 1, and f is a function from R to R, okay, and say g is also function from R to R, defined as g of x is equal to x square, then now here, then composite function g of f of x is equal to g of f of x, which is equal to g of f of x is equal to twice x plus 1, and which is equal to twice x plus 1 bracket square. Since what is g of x? It is x square, so this is equal to 4x square plus 4x plus 1. This is what? G of f of x. Similarly, we can also obtain the function for f of g of x, and therefore f of g of x is equal to f of g of x, which is equal to f of g of x is equal to x square, which is equal to what is f? The f of x is equal to twice x plus 1, so this is 2 times x square plus 1. In place of x, we want to put here x square, so it is twice x square plus 1, and therefore f of g of x is equal to 2 times x square plus 1. So this is what? F of g of x, and this is what? G of f of x. From this we can conclude that g of f of x is not same as g of f of x is not equal to f of g of x. Okay, so it is not necessary that these two functions are equal. So now we are going to write a maxima to find f of g of x. So now, so here now we want to define the function f of x is equal to twice x plus 1, okay, and g of x is equal to x square. So now, and therefore now we are going to define user defined function, composite function of, let's say f of g of x is equal to, now this is a user defined function, so at g, for g, x is equal to what, f, x is equal to f dollar. Now we are going to call this function for f and g, so composite function f of x, g of x and x with variable x. So if you enter this, we get twice x square plus 1. So this is what first we are f of g of x means what it is. First in place of you can check here, it is what g of x, g of x is g of f of x is equal to 4x square, that is twice x plus 1 bracket square, twice x square plus 1, sorry, not, it is what f of g of x, this is what f of g of x, f of g of x. Now to calculate g of f of x, just enters composite function of g of x, f of x and x. Now you can see here it is equal to f of x twice x plus 1 bracket square. You can also simplify it. So if you write here command, say if you define h of x is equal to, say, a composite function of, then h of x is equal to, so g of x, h of x is equal to, sorry, twice x plus 1 bracket square. Now if you write here rat simp p, rat simp of, so then you can see here it is what 4x square plus 4x plus 1, 4x square plus 4x plus 1. So this is what composite function g of f of x, this is what g of f of x, and this is what f of g of x. You can also take one more example, suppose f of x is equal to, say f of x is equal to thrice x plus 1 and g of x is equal to 2 root x. Then suppose f of g of x is equal to f of g of x, which is equal to f of g of x is equal to 2 root x, and this is equal to 3 times 2 root x plus 1. So if you simplify this, it is 6 root x plus 1. So now again, this is what this comp is user defined function. You can also write another function to find a composition. That is, suppose you want, if you write here compositions instead of comp, if you write composition of f g x, which is equal to at g x is equal to what, f, x is equal to f, and if you write a dollar sign, so instead of comp, instead of here we this is what comp is user defined function to calculate the composition. We this is what we use the comp. Now here we use the composition instead of comp. Here we use the word composition to call the function. So now f of x is equal to say thrice x, 3 into x plus 1, okay, and g of x is equal to g of x 2 root x, g of x is equal to 2 times square root x. So now this is what g of x and this is f of x. Now we want to calculate f of g of x, so now we use here call the function composition. Now what is f of g of x means in the function of x, here the value of x is g of x. What is the value of x? It is g of x. So the composition of f of x, g of x, and variable is what? X. So we can check here, it is 2 times root thrice x plus 1. Okay, something is 2 times g of x, 2 times sorry, it is a composition function f of g of x. So and f of g of x is equal to we define the function f, composition function of f at g, f of g of x. So this is what at g, this is nothing but this is the g of f, g of f of x. That is, we put here the value of x in place of g. In the function of g, we put x is equal to f. So this is what g of f. And if you want to calculate the f of g of x, then use the composition say g of x, f of x, and variable x. Now if you enter, you will get 6x plus 1, 6x plus 1. Sorry, here yes, it is what? 6 root x plus 1, 6 root x plus 1. Okay, so this is what, this is the f of g of x, and this is what g of f of x. This calculate the g of f of x, and this is what f of g of x. So now first that is f of g of x is what we calculate g of x, and then that is in place of x we put g of x. So this is what f of g of x. Take one more example. Say f of x is equal to you can if you change here the user defined function composition of f g of x, here in place of f if you write say x is equal to g, then here you will get composition of here composition of f of g of x. You get the different values here. We sorry, here we want to shift enter. Now if you write here, now you can check here, it is 6 root x plus 1, and here if you enter one more time, it is 2 times root 3x plus 1. So this is what this is user defined function. We use here user defined function to calculate the composition of function. Now next, suppose we take one more example here. If we take one more example, say here f of x is equal to say thrice x square plus 1, and g of x is equal to 2 root x. Then what is the composition function f of g of x? It is equal to f of g of x, and which is equal to f of 2 root x. So in place of x we put g of x. So this is equal to 3 times 2 root x bracket square plus 1. So this is equal to 3 times 4x plus 1, and this is equal to 12x plus 1. Okay, so now by using Maxima, now we are going to define new user defined functions. A composition of g, instead of g f, I am writing here g f say x is equal to, and I am writing here composition say new composition new is equal to, so is equal to, now at g x is equal to what? F. Now dollar. So shift enter. Now so enter f of x is equal to, what is f of x here? F of x is equal to f of x is thrice x square plus 1. So 3 times x square plus 1, and g of x is equal to g of x is equal to it is equal to 2 root x into square root of x. So g of x is equal to 2 root square root of x. Now now we are going to call this user defined function composition of now f of x, f of g of x. So in f of g of x is what? That is f of x, then g of x, and then x. So if you enter, we will get 12x plus 1. So we can check here, it is what? 12x plus 1. So here in place of that is here g, f of x, we are assigning here f of x to g, and f of x to g, and g of x to what? F. So it is what? F of g of x. Now next, if you calculate here composition of not composition, new, sorry, not new, composition, what we use, composition, yani new, composition new, f of x at g x is equal to f. Composition, see, composition new is equal to at g x is equal to f, or instead of that we are calling the previous functions a composition, we get 12x plus 1. Okay, so now next, say g of f of x, g of f of x is equal to g of f of x, which is equal to, what is g here? G is 2 root x, and f of x is equal to what? Thrice x square plus 1. So g of thrice x square plus 1, so this is equal to 2 root x, so 2 times square root of thrice x square plus 1. So if we enter here composition, say g of x, f of x, in the variable x, then it is what? 2 times thrice x square plus 1. You can see here, it is what? 2 times thrice x square plus 1. So this is all about the composition function.